Hello, guys, and welcome back to Joe's Ventures. And today we've got, of course, the kind of end of month devlog thing. So I decided to combine the last 2 months, so give us a really nice video on the updates from Saurian, which we all very excited to talk about always, of course, because I'm definitely a big fan of Saurian. Very awesome. So we're going to be doing devlog 114 and 115. So we're going to get stuck into it and have a cool look at what the team's been working on. And both of them are kind of short and sweet, so that's why I combine them into the one video like I do sometimes. So yeah, this is going to be pretty awesome. So we're going to be starting off from July and August. This is the July one from 114. So Soren Devlog 114. So this month we had a short and sweet. We have a short and sweet one. So let's get right into it. So Ale, done a really awesome little update here. So hey everyone, this month we've been busy doing spring cleaning in summer. I know. Allow me to elaborate. So spring cleaning in the summer. For me, it's winter, so it doesn't bother me. But we've mentioned before that we wanted to do a bit of environmental rehaul as and now with the mating patch out and about, we're taking the time to implement some pretty significant changes. This includes upgrading our vegetation handling plugin, Vegetation Studio, and changing our weather time of day plugins, Tokodu, I believe you say that, Tokoku. And it served us well in the past, but it was time for us to upgrade. We're using a new plugin called Enviro. In our initial testing, it runs better than Tekoku and will help the game run smoother, as well as give some better looking clouds to look at, so that'd be pretty awesome. For those worried, the rain and flood mechanics will remain essentially unchanged, though we'll be revising some of the systems, as seems some people having playthroughs without any rain. So we've also replaced our water plane with the RAM plugin. So Zame is working on a new handler system for it, as well as there might be some exciting changes to our water plane in the future. So that'll be very cool. Something we're really excited about as an internal change that should not affect the game itself, but as a lifesaver us. And in the last year, we've been struggling with horrendous completion times, making iteration very difficult. We reached a point where the smallest change in the code would trigger complications for times or compilation times for up to a minute, sometimes more. That might not sound like a lot, but it's frustratingly long enough to lead to a distraction or short enough to keep the anxiety of wanting to go back to test in the back of the brain. So absolutely murder on my ADHD, so relatable. And making something that would normally take seconds to test inflates into 20 minutes of waiting for Unity and getting distracted while waiting. And now that we've upgraded from Unity 2020 to Unity 2021, our compilation times are much more bearable. For people like us that are working in the game on our free time, this is a very huge asset because the free time is limited. And we have to dealing with the terrible compilation times are a huge source of frustration. And on a light note, though, there's another rework we've done is change the way we handle post processing, like the camera effects we use in set mode and the death screen, to use Unity's post processing 3.0, so 3.0. Um, this should eliminate some wonkiness when using the scent while at dusk and dawn, as well as some other minor visual bugs that we have the added benefit of the system to be leaner and easy to Um, iterates. And as finally, in the spirit of spring cleanup, we also took a chance to comb through the project and remove all the unused, duplicate, and old assets, as well as some old code that we're floating around. That's something that was very long overdue and probably contributed to those shorter compilation times. So that's very awesome. So just spring cleaning, kind of important things you need to do with games like this. But really awesome. So we've got the community spotlight for obviously at the end of July and all of that. Really awesome. So Void did this really wonderful picture here. We can see a herd of Triceratops, a couple babies, juvenile here, a few females and his male and his ladies. Really awesome. By Original slash Nub, this really cool picture of Frontwood's Goat Throb. I do love Goat Throb. It's a really awesome design. We've got another really cool shot of like with all the horse tails and like a foggy morning with some trikes. Really awesome by Karat, I believe you say that. And by Cypher Hexus, we've got this really nice picture in the nice day with a few Triceratops herding around. Really beautiful, and we've got some babies here as well. Really awesome. So that was by this is for July. Next one is August, so this will be 115. Really excited to talk about this one, so let's get back up here. This is obviously September 2nd when it came out, but so it's for August, so 1:15. So, hi all. We're doing a lot of work in the back end of this month, but as a result, we now have some absolutely beautiful looking clouds and weather. Check out what Ale, Zane, and Henry have been up to. So, Ale, go first. So, hey everyone. It's going to be a short one from me this time, but since most of my time has been spent on the guts of the project, extracting Tanoku and Aquas and implementing the new plugins Enviro for the time of day, clouds, rains, etc., along with the RAM for water planes, and it's starting to look like an Odyssey is coming to an end. So this is what it looks like in the Eternal build. Some new things happening. So you can see that looks much better. You can see the clowns feel much more dynamic and actually looks really awesome. And of course, they say here we still have some things to tweak on it, but I'd say it's looking really good. I really like it. It feels much more dynamic than the old kind of clouds and stuff like that. Really give the game a nice little birthday and make it look a little bit nicer. And along with that, I had to rework a couple of things with our weather manager to communicate better with Enviro, and there's some of the rain working in games. Let's have a look. So you can see here the little droplets going on the ground of the rain coming down. Looks very nice. I think it looks much nicer than it did before, so it's really, really awesome. But again, a couple things still need to be tweaked, but it's getting there. I'm really excited to get into this. Very excited to get it into your hands, or y'all's hands, once we're all ready to go. So very awesome to get another cool update, giving all the spring cleaning and all that. So some other things here we've got from Henry. So in addition to helping Ale with some environment overhaul odds and ends on the dev side, my last month I've been quite a bit heavier in the management duty, namely bringing in a new QA member. So historically and under previous management, we had a relatively inconsistent approach to QA organization and bug tracking. However, I've been learning a lot about how to structure QA work for my day job and a big budget game studio, so that's pretty cool. And I'm trying to bring some of the project management lessons I've learned back to Saurians. That's very awesome. Like myself and others on the Saurian team, QA work is on a purely voluntary basis, driven by the passion for the game's vision, and therefore have very limited time. But smart organization and time uses can help a lot in making the most out of that. So I've been spending a good time of developing a new Jira or bug tracking workflow, and now making time to meet individually with all new QA members and have a short onboard session to familiarize them with what's on, obviously the new bugs, reporting, things like that. And shout out to Topaz Mutiny from the Saurian Discord for being our first new QA to run through this process with me. So really awesome to be there for that as well. Really, really awesome to have new QA members to help out with the game, of course. Really nice to have people take over from testing, because I normally do some testing, but obviously life gets in the way sometimes. Life has been kind of picking up after lockdowns and things like that, so it's nice to know other people can help pick up my slack and all that. But as we have very limited capacities as a team, so working as smart as possible with our limits is essential for the survival of Saurian. Every new QA who joins gets this basic training, significantly increases those capabilities, and will be crucial for us going forward, as we'll need to juggle our priorities with new features and trialing our bug fixes as optimally as possible. So thank you for everyone who's volunteered for Saurian QA in response to our call a couple of devlogs ago. We hope that this will make we hope we hope this will help make the road towards the environment overhaul patch onward towards the playable T-Rex much smoother. So kind of the plan you can kind of see here is we get this environmental overhaul, which will obviously be very awesome. Hopefully come pretty soon. Hopefully I don't want to say dates because Saurian never hands out dates, but it'd be nice to have it like around the end of the year because that would be pretty awesome. But having that and then the T-Rex will be obviously in, and that'll be pretty awesome to see. Who wouldn't want to play as a T-Rex? But yeah, so really awesome to see some love for the QA and obviously more people wanting to come in and be QA. It's very, very awesome. So yeah, we've got the community spotlight here, another one here. So this is by Brooksky, or Brusky, how you say that. But we can see we've got this is from the Jake's model of the Mosasaur from Saurian, and I really like this touch that they added here. This is the from Prehistoric Planet. If you've guys seen Prehistoric Planet, there's a male mosasaur with the breeding colors, and he's got like a big reddish patch down his back, and that's clearly what this is inspired by, and I think it came out rather awesome. We've also got here by Pick, or Pick. We've got really nice with the stars there. I wonder if the stars will be changing with the new Enviro. That'd be pretty cool. Just make the game journey look much nicer. And then you have obviously the mother and baby there, or father and baby. They don't have sexual dimorphism, so it's kind of hard to tell. But a really nice picture there. We've got a nice one here by Nightmare Spine. So we see clearly someone's been quite good at getting rid of this T-Rex and defending his herd. So really, really awesome. And then we've got this last one by Lycanestra, I believe you say that. Looking out into the wonderful area there beneath the redwoods, and you can see the swamp and the fern berries. But awesome to have a really a higher loading distance, so you can have see plants for as far as the eye can see. But yeah, that looks really, really awesome, and I'm a big fan. So I think this is kind of it for the moment. But yeah, some cool stuff coming. Hopefully the environmental update patch can come out quite soon, so you guys can all enjoy Saurian and its more beautiful lorry. And I believe that'll include more plants, updates obviously to the weather and clouds and rain and things like that. So a lot of environmental updates, new plants, da 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 da. So it'll be very awesome to see. So yeah, I think this would be a very great place to end the video. So I really, really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like and subscribe. Always remember to get the little bell icon to get notified upload anything. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and bye bye.